when you've got what you want.
October 15th. Yay, good morning. To affirm our person. Wisdom tells me I am nothing. Love tells me I am everything. And between the two, my life flows. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to pronounce this name. Nisargadatta Maharaj. Ooh, it's a beautiful name though. I'm sure it's beautiful when it's not being mutilated by me. Having survived the inhumanity of the Holocaust and the death of her husband, Dr. Elkanan Elkis, the revered elder of the Kovno ghetto in Lithuania, Miriam Elkis told her son years later of two objects that sustained her. One was a piece of bread, which she always hid about her person. The other, a broken piece of comb. She kept the bread in case someone needed it more than her, and no matter what, morning and night, she would comb her hair to affirm her person. I've heard this story before, and it is intense. What Miriam Elkis carried and how she used what she carried is a profound example of how the Spirit can turn ordinary objects into living symbols that can help us live. For what she carried, the bit of bread and her broken comb, and why she carried them, speaks to the wisdom of love itself, and makes me ask, what small thing do we each carry that we can give to others more in need than we, and what constant gesture do we each carry by which we can affirm our person? To carry these questions alone is life-sustaining, for to carry the smallest crust of bread or truth that we can offer others always reminds us of two essential facts: that we do not live this life alone, and that no matter the severity of our own circumstances, we have something to give others. The fact of this does not invalidate our pain, but affirms our worth, that even in pain, we can be of value. Oh, dang, this is true. We all live somewhere between nothing and everything, and to reenact along the way the smallest gesture of valuing your life is to carry out God's work. Only by affirming our person can the human stock of spirit break ground and grow into something free. Oh, goodness. You know, I often think about people in other countries who are still facing things like genocide and persecution for their beliefs. I think of the people who died in the Holocaust. I think of the people who lived through the Holocaust. I think of people who are living through extreme domestic violence or abuse, children, and the ones who come through it because they've held on to something, and then they have something to share. They always do. Their stories are always so potent and wise. I am always so grateful when I get to hear those stories, even though they tear my soul. They rip my heart out. They madden me. I get so upset knowing that these things still go on in the world. But I'm always inspired by that spirit of survival and to keep going. And so that's just my little sharing for today. So if you're out there, know that wherever you are in your life or whatever you're doing, whatever the situation is, hold on to something that reminds you of your humanity, and know that you will get through it. And when you do, you will have an amazing story like no one else's that you can share to inspire others. And it's a hard gift, but it is a gift, you know? What's next? Mindful. Center yourself and breathe your way to the Spirit's pause that waits beneath whatever hardship you may be facing. As you breathe slowly, let your heart bring to your awareness what small thing you have that you can offer others more in need than you. As you breathe freely, let your spirit give your body a gesture by which you can affirm your person. Breathe in and affirm your person. Breathe out and offer your gifts to the world. It's people like Miriam Elke, or if you've ever heard the story of Corrie ten Boom. These are pretty intense stories that came out of the Holocaust. But they also, they lived through, they kept the story, they shared the story, and through those stories, it's my prayer that we never repeat something like the Holocaust, even though I know in parts of the world things like that are still going on. The human spirit really is quite an amazing thing. It has the power to overcome evil, to shine that little spark and dispel darkness. That tiny spark of light dispels darkness. So if you're out there and you're going through darkness, don't let that little spark go out, okay? Protect it until you're in a place where you can grow it. I'll be praying for you. I can definitely feel somebody out there right now. Ooh, this got heavy quick, right? That's what it's like when you listen to the voices. You can often hear suffering. So I think there's somebody out there. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of somebodies out there, but there's somebody specific who is reaching out. Please, if you are the praying type or the sending out good vibes type, I would ask that you try to pray and send out love and good vibes to whoever it is that is sending me this big heart message right now. Ooh, this has been very intense and personal. And of course, there's that thought that's like, oh, just edit it out. Nope, it's gonna stay. I'm gonna skip the water thing today, but please do it. I'm not gonna do it on camera. I need to kind of spend a few minutes in prayer. But please do the water thing today. Journal, live consciously, pay attention to what you hear. So long as it's not telling you to hurt yourself or hurt others, definitely listen to the voice, your inner voice, God's voice, spiritual guides, angelic guides. They're out there. Thank you for joining me today. I love you.